Alright, what's going on, tipsters? Welcome to Monday. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Jaden. Hey, Rev. Hey, Straw Hat. Yep, I've transferred a whole bunch of stuff today. What's going on? Air Brake, Omar, Machete, Flair, Mr. Kronos. What's going on, everybody? Nick, Aaron, welcome in. How's everybody doing on this fine Monday? The last hour and 15 minutes of, for me, of lots of pikas. Not me waiting to do now. Yeah, I've been doing it throughout the time. I've definitely transferred a lot. I still have more to go, but I've done enough. Actually, one more thing to check. I've got a trash tag. Where's my trash tag? I usually make it red. Oh, I found it. I got another Wundo. When was it? Oh, this. I just caught this a couple days ago. Flare. I thought that was pretty cool. Shadow Wundo. Hey, Straw Hat. I'm getting some emojis through. Still got to get the other ones there. Can you guys, somebody confirm they can hear me? Just make sure. Well, a Wundo is as rare as every other Pokemon is, but most people transfer their Wundos. So I like to save them. I keep Nundos, Wundos, and Hundos. Yeah, we can hear good. All right, thank you. Do I have anything labeled trash? Were these all traded? I wanted to save them to trade, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm sure I've got more, but I'll do that. Genesect I've labeled as trash. So this is level 20, so I want to get some XLs out of it. So I'm going to make it level 23. It takes 16 candy. And then when I transfer it, it's going to be guaranteed 3 XLs. Everyone's like, why you transfer this one? Because it's not good. I want the XLs. And this one, I've got a better one. Again, I want the XLs. How's everybody doing? I wrote hello, but in a different stream. Oh, hi, Sam. Welcome in. Everybody's, hope everybody's doing well. Anybody catch anything interesting recently? Let's see, I had auto catching on today. I don't think I got some Nundos, but I don't think I got anything interesting from the auto catcher. Got to check the rat. I save all rats and magic carps that are small. So this one is a teeny rat. It's 2.41 kilograms and down. Nothing interesting, Jaden. Hey, Papa Bear, welcome in. Terminal reaction to my shinies earlier. Yes, you got an insane amount of shinies. You must not have a life, sir. We are about to turn on auto catching. Yeah, I got more than enough space. Let's get incense going. Let's get the auto catcher on and let's run Kira White. Sort by combat power. We're going to do an hour and 10 minutes because that's how much time I have left. Hey, Jaden, thank you for the jewels. Appreciate that. The gold coin. That just popped up. Apologize about that. Hey, Ragnar. Wicked, welcome in. Hey, Casanetta. You did 8 Trubbish D-Maxes, got nothing good. Okay, that's normal. Keep going, though. There's lots of garbage you're collecting to get out of the way. Shiny Pikachus, all you need is a scuba. It was a female, but don't mind one for a male. I'm not a picky male or female one, but I know a lot of people are. Are we battling in? I'm gonna do some raids. ABG, welcome in. Hi, Nezi, welcome in. It's only the scuba term because it's the best one. Okay. Now, there are some people that care about that. There are 112 Pokemon that have visual gender differences. 102 of them are currently available in Pokemon Go. Maybe 103, I think we're up to. 103 have visual gender differences in Pokemon Go. Watch the coins be like 1 BG. Yeah, the coins are going to be low. Last time they did coins, it was very low count. I need a drink. I'm not the shiniest thief compared to you and Ace. I don't know. You got lots of shinies there, sir. Raj, welcome in. So on the purple place, I had 666 subs, and Raj decided to unsub, so I'm down to 665, so I unsubbed from him. Why not? Jim Beast is well on his way. Already working on silver. Nice. Okay, it is time to continue on. Right now, my focus is going to be doing Pika raids and also searching out for areas with lots of Pikas. After 8 o'clock, so in about an hour, I'll be doing other raids, because that's when my, I'll probably be doing some more Pika raids, but I won't be searching around for Pikas as much. Either way, grinding research tomorrow, yep. You can actually get the backgrounds. People have been getting the backgrounds from the starters today. If you do that in any of the starters, people have been getting the backgrounds starting today. It's Monday still. Not Palkia, no. I will do Palkia, but not till after 8 o'clock. Biggest thing right now is going to be Pika. The costumes, no. The costumes usually are available till the raids, until the end of the raids. From my experience, it's the costumes will still be there till the end of the day. So the raids stay. Raid stay is what I should say. That's what stays. Research goes away, and the wild spawns goes away. You got really burnt today. I am so sorry about that. That doesn't sound fun, James. Hey, anywhere getting Pokemon coin tasks? I don't know. I'm not a spoofer, so I have no idea. Wednesday, most likely, Rev, because I struggled to get peeps in Koger at Hellstown, but I'll try tomorrow, though. Only plan to do a showcase it tomorrow. trades are over there. There's a Pika there. 2 Pikas. Let me head over there. Take care of those 2 Pikas. Sam, if you need help, send me an RSVP and I'll share it out. I do share out RSVPs when I'm not streaming. Work is super boring today. Well, I'd rather have a slow day, honestly. My work day today was training. I have training that I've got to get through. I'd much rather be draining on Pokemon. Alright, I assume nobody wants to do Pika. But if you do, type exclamation point here in the chat. I made some changes to my to the monitor, to the dual chat thing. It actually will announce, it's supposed to announce out. Is it enabled? Let me see. Let me turn the volume up. Should announce. There we go. Let's see if it announces anything. Trade bot. Off work. Can I do this one? None of them. Please say those. Yeah, I've saved every raid and research Pika. Those are the ones that I save, Raj. But I can't save any that I can't do. This area sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. Oh, no, can I get in? Nope. Yeah, that's what happens. I'm going to a different area. I try this and it fails. Dumb move. What's going on, Ace? Welcome in. How was your stream today, Ace? Rod streamed really early this morning, I know that. Ace was around. I'm definitely going to be missing some chats because I'm driving, so I apologize ahead of time. Let's see. Anything nearby that I could get to? Where are you at? Taco Bell wall art. I know exactly where you're at. I'm going there. So I do have a Scuba Pika I'm going to be doing next. Type exclamation point here in the chat if you want to do a Scuba Pika with me. Exclamation point H-E-R-E in the chat. And then make sure you've sent me a friend request. Type exclamation point FC if I'm not on your friends list. Exclamation point here, Papa Bear. Close. Ace doesn't want this. Ace, I'll invite you specifically. Don't worry about it. Because Ace said he wants it. I think you're still on my friends list, Papa Bear. I'm going to have to remove some people. Let's go to the newest. Big sec. You need to type exclamation point here, Papa Bear. You said you want this raid, but I need you to type exclamation point here. I have male and female kind of shoe, but 98 male and a hundo female, so I can sit this one out term. No problem. All right, I've got to really start this one up since nobody is typing here in the chat, I don't think. Nope. Snipe in if you're 2 hearts. We got lots of friends showing up here. Nice. I'll spam it out. See what happens. We got like 30 seconds left. I know it had like a minute left a moment ago. How to flex is the best peak of the game. Nice, of course. It's always fun to flex a little. All right, let's ready up. Dark's name is Scuba Steve. Dark has a shiny one that he's called Scuba Steve. I'm going to run star pieces now. Lots of dust for the next hour. Network error? Whose error? Why are they in my network? I guess I caught him. Can we get a shiny? Nope. Shiny. Checking. Plan on going that way Wednesday, Rev. She should build up easier Wednesday. Okay. Talking to Rev, not to me. Something's going on. Let me refresh the game. It just does not want to catch back up. Let's do that. It's a good time to do it since I'm going to drive for a moment. A little bit faster. Drive in front of you and get off the phone, people. What's going on, everybody? Who got the shiny 5-year balloon? I have not. Not a lot. I can always trade for stuff. Raj, on your Saturday night stream when I was going to get, when I was going to the doctor to do my sleep study, I got right before I got to my sleep study place, I got a background. Oh wait, I want to start up incense. I mean, start pieces first. Let's do 2. I'll take it. Let's start up a second one. I gotta claim this. I always like to do that. Oh, I meant to use a remote raid pass first. That was a mistake. I'm catching that later. Claim. Sorry, missing the chats here, everybody. Give me a moment. I'm almost at a place I'm going to stop. Dark said he's feeling better. He ate, so that's a good thing. Now you're going. Somebody stops in the middle of the parking lot, not paid attention. 5-year balloon, no. Other balloon, chew, no. You got the balloons. I thought you said you got the shiny balloons, Aaron. Why am I getting garbage research? This area's got bad service right here. But if I go in here, I can do that balloon. Not that balloon, the raid is what I meant to say. Win 3 raids. Why don't we do that? Let's find a few more win 3 raids first, and then I'll go do that. Do golden lures increase shiny odds with the event? No, they don't. There's no increase in, unless they're announced, there's no increase in any lures for anything shiny. What did I get? Catch 15. I want that one, so hold on. Hey, King Lane, welcome in. One research I don't want. Well, I take it if nothing else is available. But I'm looking for a 15 or a 10. I mean 5. 15 or 3. I really just want the 3. I don't think I got any shinies yet here. I'm still, I'm auto catching, so I don't know what I'm catching. How about you, King? You catch any shinies today? You excited for shiny Smoochums and Hatch Day? I can't remember if I already said it. But, all right, that's cool. If you need one, why not? This lovely game working perfectly. Well, I got 2 win 3. None, sadly. I'm taking the other half to work on Wednesday so I can take the Catermobile to the park and grind Solgaleo with a few friends. Nice. Yeah, it's going to be, everyone's going to be going for it. Everyone's going to be going for the shiny Solgaleo. Going to be Shundos popping up everywhere. Hey, Princess Olibat, welcome in. All right, let's see if I can start this one up before the area gets bad. While the area's bad, let me see that. I need more water. They're going to make money on Tuesday. The biggest thing is they're going to make money Saturday afternoon through Sunday night. That's going to be insane. Oh, Dark snuck in. Are you around, Dark? Are you here, Dark? You just listen in? You're not talking? Okay, Dark, I got you. So Dark just messaged me saying that he is not feeling well enough to do the weekly preview tonight. We originally were planning on doing it at 9 p.m. tonight instead of Sunday, but he is not feeling good enough. You're saving a meetup until they announce it's global. You don't have to do the meetup. Yeah, Dark's really not been feeling well. Didn't play like Magic last day, and both from 2020 calm days. Yeah, I actually took off a year. I missed the 2020 Go Fest. I don't think I did much at that time. I came back during COVID when they had a raid day. They had a remote raid day where I remember I did like 15 remote raids. Remote raid passes were extraordinarily cheap, and I got I ended the day with like 7 or 8 remote raid passes in my bag. All right, any other raids? Nothing right here. Hey, Extreme, welcome in. Hey, Dark. No, he's not in the chat. So I don't even know if he's listening in. He just messaged me on WhatsApp saying he's not feeling well. So I do what people say don't do. I don't mind checking the journal because I figure every Pokemon that missed Pikachu ran away. So I missed one shiny. I was not going to tap that one anyway, so no big deal. I missed a Pika that I wasn't going to catch anyway. At least I had the option. At least I had the chance. Do I remember my first raid? Let me see what it was. No, this is something's going on here. Oh, I know what it is. Raids were not showing up. If you search for raids and you got older Pokemon, like these are from 2017 and 2016, they don't show up as raids, but you have to look at the bottom and see how they were caught. I don't think Espeon was in raids. Eggs, lots of eggs I kept. Wow, lots of eggs. Was this in the wilds? No. Egg. Caught in the wild. Because prior to 2020, when they were from a raid, they didn't say that they were at a raid. Where's my first raid? So I don't remember. I really don't remember what the first raid was that I did. No, I'm trying to think. Don't forget, I got CRS. I can't remember stuff. Do you remember your first one, Wicked? I just wish that caught section is now too formatted. Yeah. Yep. There's also, I've got some Pokemon that say unknown location. I actually wrote that down on their name. Unknown. Yeah. So this is unknown location. See, it says hatched unknown. This one says hatched unknown. So there's a bunch, even some from raids are also like that. I think you need, no, I already said that. Yeah, the hatch days are going to be the same thing. I think they're, what, 1 in 20? Unless you're Ragnar, and then you don't get anything out of them because he has seen over 1,300 Riolus and still no hundo. It is ridiculous odds. For those who don't know, back in the day, there was, in order to get certain raids, you had to get these things called EX gyms. An EX gym was a gym that would have certain raids in it during certain times. And the only way to get an invite, you had to get an invite to go to that gym for that raid. And sometimes it'd be in the middle of the day, like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, or it'd be at 4 o'clock, like when people were working. It was ridiculous. And the only way to get an invite to that gym raid was you had to raid at that gym a bunch of times until some magic number popped up. And even then it was random. But if you never raided at a gym, at an EX gym, you would never get an invite for it. And so the gyms were actually marked as EX. You knew which gyms they were, but you had to do some raids you had to do those raids at that gym specifically. I'm going to say hello to you guys for a brief second. I'll say hi. What's going on? I'm wearing the Pika hat today. I'm wearing my NASA jersey, my NASA shirt. But I figured first I'd show you guys a little friend that's showing up right over here. What's going on, Guap? Welcome in. Eating the trees, huh? That's a female. The males have horns coming up. I think I'm missing some chats. Let's do a check. Please be shiny. Nope. Let's make sure I'm not missing any chats. Hey, Lily. Yeah, I've already said hi to you, Lily. You finally got a shiny balloon? Nice. The one that says 5 on it, Lily? All right. Ooh, Jan is inviting me to a raid. No, I don't want to do that. What is he inviting me to? Nice. What is this one? Ooh, nice. You know what? I'm going to take an RSVP from this one. Okay. If people want to get into that raid, I'm going to it's got to be members only for this raid. I'm not going to be going through non-members. So you have to be a paid member, one or the other. If I don't have you marked down as paid, then let me know, but type exclamation point here in the chat if you want it. If you want to get in on this raid, it's in 10 minutes. Let me know. Send it to Dark so he can send it back to me. I assume he's listening in. Usually is. I need a drink of water. Anybody want this raid? This is the Pika raid from the new one, the Professor one. Professor Willow's raid. BG, you want it? All right, Aaron, are you in this raid, Aaron? Can you send it to BG if you're friends with BG? Yeah, Dark. Everything's cool. I got it all covered. So Dark just DM'd me. You will term. All right, thank you. So I can save an invite. Professor Pika is in raids now. Yes, the Professor Willow's Pika. What a hangout! There's a new Pika raids in tomorrow. Yes. Starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow, I'm guessing. It's 7 now. Hang on, let's look at the clock. CLO. World clock. So it's 1:20 in the afternoon, yeah. So probably 10 a.m. they start. Or actually, they usually start at 6 a.m. What's going on, Omar? Welcome in. So anybody else who wants this raid, This might be the same one. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not going to do this. Anybody wants this raid, type, that's a member, please type exclamation point here in the chat. I need to get some water. BG doing a remote, yes. He probably got a free remote, knowing him. Gotcha Extreme. Not what I wanted. I want this. What am I doing? I'm into paste. Guapito, welcome in. Okay, let's go find another raid to go do. Let me go to a different spot in the parking lot. Campfire this puppy. No, be quiet. Actually, I am going to send it out to them. Currently sitting at 3 out of 5 gems. Nice. Okay, I know where that is. I'm going to head down there. Looks like more of those ragers doing. What's this? We'll go do that one first and then head there. New field research. What do we get? Don't care about that. Balloons. Not shiny. So for people who need experience, I don't know if you saw, but there's an event coming up starting tomorrow, starting Tuesday. But I think this weekend, I think it's the last 2 days, it's 10 times catch XP. So if you need XP, man oh man, you are going to have an opportunity for a ridiculous amount of catch XP. What are you? Have you frozen your tracks? No. Hey, IDGAF anymore? Welcome in. Kruki is my guy. Favorite comm day this year? Nice. It is going to be, you better get out the background, so it's one you're going to want to do a lot of. Well, the XP doesn't start that's I think 2 XP tomorrow, and I think it turns into 10 XP on the weekend. Level 78 by the end of the event. Where are you at? Which won't happen because of lack of Pokeballs. Can you not get outside? I mean, the weather's nice. 73. Well, you're going to have to... Do you have an auto catcher, BG? All right, so you're going to send this one out. Hardly any stops nearby. You can buy, there's one on Amazon, the Brooks one. It is, it's 40 US, 45 US, something like that. I'm gonna wait. I just want to do this raid. Sniper's nice. Yes, I would highly recommend you get the auto catcher because you can turn on just spin only while you're around. It has definitely helped me a lot. That Ramsey's not your community ambassador, Aaron. Ramsey's from New Jersey. You got a brookie and love it? Yes. This raid should be starting in 20 seconds. That's what I'm waiting for. Spin this one. Isn't it 2? The peg one? There's only 3 people in there. Let's clear this out. If anybody wants to get on this raid, since I can do a private lobby, come on in. Oh, it's on the RSVP. Ah, I get it, Aaron. All right. Anybody want to get on this raid, you can type ! here in the chat. Since I can do a private lobby, I'm happy to invite people in. First 5 people. I'm going to wait till it says 13 minutes. I saw the outfit. I didn't look at it. Oh, I learned something new today. That if you have the Gyarados hat, that was only available if you were level 40. By the time level 50 came out. I lost Twitch again. This is not good. Welcome back, Omar. No, no one is chatting in there. That's fine. All right, time to go. Raj popped up today. Yeah, Raj was in here. Hey, Pat, welcome in. All right, ready up, people. Of course, people don't realize no more people could come in. It's not like we're waiting for people. Ready up. I wish we could know whose account we should delete. Ready up, ready up, ready up, ready up. Oh no, Flares, thankfully they listened. Oh, this is the outfit. We missed you, Flare. I don't know what happened to you. We were talking all about you, all good stuff, a lot of bad stuff also. You should have been here, but you weren't. Very disappointed in you. Very. You got it. Sam, what's the shortest amount of time you've ever gotten gold at a gym? No, you're the one that lost out, Flair. Background, nice. What's going on, Reboot? Got the background in the first raid. Nice. All right, let's go someplace where there's actual stuff to catch. This parking lot has been beaten up. What's this? Don't want to evolve one. I want to clean this. Ramen chew. There's a guy whose job it is to take the garbage out of the garbage cans, and he is not using gloves. I don't understand that. A respectful job, but use your gloves, sir. Do I go to a spot where there is... Yeah, I'm going to go to a spot where there's more spawns. There's a parking lot down over here. You got backgrounds? Nice. I have not caught a balloon shiny. Have you, Derek? Of course, watch the World Cup. Who did not watch the finals, at least? Funny story, if you look at the pictures that Spain posted on online, and also what FIFA posted, they edit out Donald Trump from the photos. I was quite happy to hear that. These are the Professor Willow's Pikas. This one here is Professor Willow's Pika. If you look, he's got the same outfit as Professor Willow. Hey, Tyler, welcome in. I wanted Argentina to win, but I didn't have any super investment in one or the other. Like that Pika? Yeah. So this is the one that's coming out on Tuesday. It's available right now in some raids. And first raid, I got the background. I wonder if I have to get all 3 backgrounds. That's one thing I have to figure out. Is it going to have all 3 backgrounds or just one background? You see they're trying to get Trump off stage? Well, they edited him out of the photos, Guap. FIFA included. You got a Hundo Shadow Palkia. Man, oh man, you're lucky. GG's. That's awesome. You only get the background of your team. Oh no, I guess I have to switch teams throughout this event. No, I'll just get some friends to trade it. You just get your background. Okay, this is a shopping center parking lot. I am going to be going through to collect them all. Shiny? Nope. Shiny? Nope. It wasn't fuss. Your first person to agree with me on this. First person to agree with you on which one? I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, you can also max it now. You could put the second move on it. You get a move. Why are you waiting for frustration to be removed? It's not like, I mean, you can put a second move on it still. So I would do that right now. If you're going to undo it anyway, if you're going to max it anyway, why not? Christian is in the chat. Christian is, oh, there's Porgy Mom. Where are you? I think it's cool. It's just your background. Hey, Porgy Mom. What's going on? That's Kristen, by the way. Welcome in. Welcome in. So it means you got to trade for the other backgrounds. Rather not waste dust in it. I'm so confused. Oh, you're not going to put a second move in it. That's what it is. Oh, wait. Let me go through this area here. That's what it was. You're not putting a second move in it. That's the part I didn't get. Now I get it. Slow John over here. Yes, for those who don't know, my IRL name is John. But you can call me Term. You can call me anything you want. Yes, that's Crouton. The best of the best. The best Crouton in the world. Crouton, did you get a shiny 5 balloon? Hey, Papa Bear. Yes, that's my name. What's going on? Princess Lily saying hi to Omar. Just don't call me late for dinner. I don't care. I like hot food, though. The rest of my family doesn't care if their food is hot. I don't understand that. I'm a picky eater I like my food burning hot, just not cold. And the rest of the family is like, I don't care if it's cold. Drives me crazy. I want to see who this is. Then I'm going to run. Yeah, you're not a starter. I could call you by my favorite name, Jim. Well, yeah, you loved your gyms. The gold gym, sir. Sam, did you answer my question before? I might have missed it. A question I had was, what was the quickest time you've ever maxed out a gym, got it to gold? Well, it comes back about twice a year, at least once a year it comes back. This event, Let's take this guy down. See if I can get off the charge move or the meter first. Nope. Your instincts, so it always turns kind of gold. Well, that's a problem. When I was in Madrid Go Fest, I took the gym gold outside my hotel in 2 days, raided the heck out of it. Makes sense. I just want to see how much dust I get from catching this one with my star piece on. I was watching BT Grinds. He caught a Dino with the star piece. It was 94.50 dust. And I did a raid with Kristen on that one, with Crouton, with him. Your brother traded you a shiny Mighty Ina. Nice. I like that shiny. 33.75. That's the equivalent of 33 Pokemon caught. That's crazy stuff. I'll take it. Let me start this route. Nope, let's do this route, but reverse. I made it. Why not? Remember Ace saying on the stream last year, once I got into a gym, I just go at it until it's gone gold. I mean, if it's a gym that you got a Pokemon in, the only way to turn it gold, tell me I'm wrong. Am I missing something? The only way to get it to gold is you have to be in it for 21 days, or you feed it berries and you can reduce that time. Is there some other trick? I mean, you can't raid to it, so that's not a way to get it. It's the only ways that I know to do it. Ooh, Zoe sent me that raid. Let's see if I can get another one off of it. RSVP, no. I'm just going to do it. Do I have any boxes? Nope. Let's just do this. Very curious about the August content. We won't find out till the end of the week at the soonest. What do you think it's going to be? What do you think the shadow is going to be for August? If you follow the pattern. I got gold gems with 0 victory, 0 defense, 0 barriers, but you have to win 30 raids in it. Okay, that makes sense. You can also do it by just sitting there for 21 days. I forgot the exact amount of time, but I think it's 21 days. I think it's Shadow Giratina. Was that the one that was like came out after Shadow Palkia, Dialga? Shadow Zekrom? No. So the only time the shadows come out into raids is it seems like they're coming into the order that they came out with on what's his name? On Cliff. Yep. So Giratina makes sense. Giratina would be awesome. I like that one. It's better than some of the others. Shadow Zekrom will be likely next for Giovanni. Probably. So I'm going to have to go ask all my friends, you got a red background, you got a yellow background? Is background guaranteed? That's another question. Or is it just the chance of a background Background number 2. Shiny? Nope. $20 12 minutes left. You can defend for 21 days and get gold that way. You really want to do non-stop battling. You like to go hard at it. I get it. Makes sense. Crispy, I've got the Adventure effect on. This is Ice Burn Adventure effect, so that's why it looks like it's got snow. Because we're burning ice, baby. I might consider kind of a new local gym. Do you add gyms, or have you tried to submit any and create your own? I think with a gymaholic like you would want to have more and more of them. I guess I'm going. You don't know what it is termed, but I don't have to do it. I enjoy taking gyms to gold. So what you do is you nominate stops. So you can nominate stops, and the stops will turn into after you get a certain amount of stops in a cell and stuff like that, you'll be able to get them into, they'll turn into gyms. There's a whole S2 cell thing and stuff like that. But this John knows a lot of things. Yes, so there's something called an S2 cell. What Google did is Google invented it. The reason why they invented it is that they wanted to make the Earth flat. So if you take the size of an S2 cell, it's approximately 1 kilometer in square in size. And if you flatten out the Earth in 1 kilometer, you end up with, you measure the Earth in 1 kilometer, it ends up essentially being flat. So it makes it easier to create a map from it. And you can have up to 5 gyms in an S2 cell. And then you get smaller and smaller cells. The cell number gets larger. And so like you can have 1 Pokemon spawn per S20 cell. I could go on and on about this stuff. It's quite boring, but something I learned. I'm out of incense. That's not good. Yep, event ends in 8 minutes. Let's do a quick trash. First, a quick check. Look for rats and carps. Any rats or carps? Nope. All right. I'll take the extra XLs out of you guys. Thank you very much. Last minute shiny luck. Let's see, any shinies yet today? Nope, no shinies today. If you are ever want to meet a significant other, a girlfriend, boyfriend, or somebody like that, one test that I personally do is I like to see if they put their shopping carts away. To me, I would never date somebody who doesn't put their shopping carts away, unless there's a reason for it. But if it's just because you're lazy, nope, not somebody in my mind that it's worth dating. Shopping cart, that, and also that they have to tip in the United States. Other countries obviously don't tip, or most other countries, but in the United States, if they don't tip well in the United States, it's another reason why I would not date somebody. But everybody to each his own. That's just my philosophy. Putting shopping carts away? Yes. Do you know what I mean by that, Lily? So when you go to a store, you get a shopping cart, you get a pram, as some other countries call it, a pram. And that's what we call it in the United States, it's a shopping cart. Yep, not return a shopping cart. If there's a reason, let's say it's pouring rain and it's not affecting anybody, or if it's not windy and it's pouring rain. Like if it's windy, no, I don't care. If you're in the rain, if it's raining, if it's windy, you got to do it. You always put your mobility scooter away, but you're not my type. That's fine. So yeah, I mean, if mobility scooter's another story. The shopping carts or whatever places, yeah, no, I would not date somebody who does that. Also, the way you treat people that are helping you. Everyone's got their own little philosophies, but that's mine. Shiny, nice, last minute shiny. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Made up for the one that I lost. One I could trade away. Nice. GG's, Lily. Nice, thank you. Let's see, where else could I get one more minute of stuff? That trail is a good place, so I'm going to make it right here. Let's go for the walking trail. Yeah, I'm not supposed to my feet more than 180 minutes a week. I mean, yes, there's a reason. I said, that was my first thing. If there's a reason, yeah, I would not leave my shopping cart wherever place. Yeah. I mean, but if you have a reason, like you just said, Papa Bear, I understand that. So if, you know, I actually would stop and help you. That type of thing. Shiny balloon? Nope. Down this dead end here. Maybe there's something here. You know what I'm going to do is rend. Let's do 5 minutes of rend. R-E-N-D. I like to, I've got daughters. My daughters are older. They're 21 and 24. I also have a son that's 14. But I always am the kind of person who, I like to be that silent observer. If they need help, I will definitely, like a woman in a parking lot, I make sure they can get to their car in time and stuff like that safely. I always like to look out for people. That's just who I've always been. I wanted the thing behind it. There you are, not one. All right, let's go drive out of this dead end now, quick. Too many scary stories about what's happened in parking lots, and especially nowadays. In the United States, there's a lot of it going on. A lot of bad things happening in parking lots. Balloon? Nope. We don't have any issues there? Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's a good thing. There's too many little stories that I've heard. Why not play it safe? It's no big deal if I just take 2 extra minutes out of my day just to make sure everybody gets safely to their cars. Going to be sad not seeing these floating around anymore. Last minute. Okay, does anybody have any requests for any specific kind of raid? I know somebody mentioned they wanted to do a Palkia. No more Pikas. Scuba. Professor, if I got any more. All right. I had one earlier. I don't think you missed it. But if I see one, I will let you know. We got 2 Palkias. I wonder if that's one over there. Let's see, where are you? I don't want to go to that one. The coverage is not the greatest right there. I think I know where you are. Yep, we're going to go to that one. All right, so let's do that. If you want to do a Palkia raid, exclamation point here in the chat. Shadow Palkia, exclamation point here in the chat. Yes, Sage reached 10K subs like a week ago. Papa Bear, make sure you send me a friend request. Type exclamation point FC to get my friend code. Make some space. Can I get an RSVP over this one? Nope. Hang on a second, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Indalecio. Please type exclamation point here. Oh, Aaron, I joke around and think Nightbot sometimes. Not a big deal. Anybody want to do a raid with me? You've already registered. Oh, no, you haven't registered, Ignacio. So you need to type in Indalecio. You need to type exclamation point here and the exclamation point REG space your in-game name to register. Let's see, what raid did he invite me to? Any time left on it? Nope. Can I snipe in? Nice. Doing okay, Freddie. How about you? All right, I'm going to be doing a Shadow Palkia raid right after this. If you want to do it, you have to register with the raid bot, and then you could just type exclamation point here in the chat. No, Ignacio, you need to type exclamation point REG space your Pokemon Go name. Oh, you registered. All right. So type exclamation point FC. You sent me a friend request? Indoman. Have you sent a friend request? You got a tea time? Nice. What time? Was it this morning? Indoman. I'll look for you, Indoman. You're excited for this Pikachu, Steve Rogers? Welcome in. It'd be nice to get a shiny. It looks like one, but it ain't. It's because it's late in the day for me. It's sunset right now. I love the effect, but I hate the effect at the same time. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying there, Steve Rogers. It definitely doesn't look like anything. It didn't look like that. Let me say that. All right, let me heal up. Let's see who wants to do this. Indoman, please type exclamation point here. So Indoman, type exclamation point here now. You're going to golf for around an hour? I one time played a Trump National in West Palm Beach. It was normally is $150 at that time, and I did it in the afternoon, so it was only $75. Anybody else want to do this raid? I don't charge to get on my friends list, but to stay on my friends list, there is a cost involved. But happy to add people up. If you want to do a quick raid with me, I need to make space for 2 more friends. Indoman, Papa Bear, did you send me a friend request? There it is. I got it already sitting there, ready to go. You already did that, Indoman. You're fine. All right, I'm going to invite Dark to this raid. Hopefully he can come in, help us out. We were supposed to do a trade on stream, but this guy's too sick. We are not doing the weekly preview tonight. Originally we were scheduled for tonight, but we're not doing it. Because Dark's still not feeling well. Spam it out. Copy Ninja. Who else made it in? Remote to my belly. Cappy Ninja got in. Nice. Ready up, everybody, please. Ready up, ready up, ready up. One person. Ready up. Please make sure you use gems. We'll be able to do it with this many people who use gems, or we can do it without the gems, but it'll take a lot longer. So please use your gems. I'm curious if anybody is looking for any specific raids this weekend. So on Sunday, we've got the same as last Sunday. I am going to be trying to do a lot of mythical ones, and whatever else I can find, but mythical is my biggest thing. Also, actually, my biggest thing is going to be the megas, because I didn't get very many megas with the background. So I'm curious, anybody's looking forward on Sunday to any specific raids. Dropping some gems. There we go. Subdued. You're looking forward to the Ultra Beasts. So they are still regional. Keep that in mind, Freddy. Those Ultra Beasts. So, for example, if you want the Celestelia, you're going to have to remote for the ones in South America. I mean, the Southern Hemisphere. Yeah, but so they are still regional. Attack Deoxy solo with Chimeco. Are you seriously going to be able to do that, BG? Have you done the math on that one? Man, you look shiny, but you ain't. And your stats are very bad. A lot of people don't know it, but if whatever Pokemon you catch in the wild is the same for me and for you. So a lot of people don't realize that. So if I catch a hundo, you can catch a hundo, the same one hundo. You need Zen Headbutt plus Psycho Booster if you want it to be possible. So on Deoxy, on Chimeco, is that what you're saying? Or are you saying that's what the Deoxy should have? I'm going for Mewtwo only, I think. I want the candy more than anything else. Also Pikas, as if they appear in our parks. All right. So it's good. What do you need, more candy or more energy, Aaron? And it's an XLs or regular candy? So I'm doing the circle lock technique. So if you've seen what I've done, is I got the circle the size I want it, I time the throw, and I can get excellent throws every single time. It looks possible, just needs something other than Poison Jab and Dark Pulse. Now, you're saying that that's for, you'll be defeating Attack Deoxys with Chimeco, yes. So those are the moves on Deoxy. You'll do any Darkrai raids. All right, so those, don't forget, most of the raids except for Mewtwo, Except for Mega Mewtwo Y, most of the raids are going to be over for 3 hours. So you have to pick those 3 hours that they're going to be available. Pikas will be available all day, but other than that, them and Mewtwo. Shadow Palkia? No, yeah. You just missed it, Brooklyn. I'll have some more. I just want some more XLs more than anything else. The energy's a bonus too. How many Mewtwo's are you gonna mega up past level 1? Too small. I'm trying to get the circle back to the size that I want it. Right there. Now wait for him to attack. I throw the ball before he stops moving. Hey, thanks for the 2-piece there, Hesha. Appreciate that. That's very nice of you. We got a couple W's in the chat for Hesha. Appreciate that. Hi, Hesha. That's not how it works. If you type !join and follow Nightbot's instructions, that's how you can get added up. I'm going to do 0 Mega Mewtwo because you don't need any. Alright, because you've got a hundo, I'm assuming. Want to have energy for a few Mewtwo's. Alright, how much XLs do you need? And I hope you transferred stuff during this event, unless you still have time. I don't think you're on. Are you on East Coast time? Hesha, type !join and follow Nightbot's instructions. Got away. How many balls do I have? I have 3 left. So now I start using Goldens. Hesha, can you hear me? Hesha, Parthasari, can you hear me? Indoman, please don't try to help, but thank you for trying. You have 45 minutes, you're doing some deleting. Make sure you get them to level 23 or higher if you paid for the ticket. Did you pay for the ticket? That was a terrible throw. Hesha, if you want to join, type !join. !join, and Nightbot will tell you how to do that. So it said last ball because I have a Master Ball. If you don't have a Master Ball, you don't get that animation there. Indoman, I'll try to find another one. Right now, if you notice, I'm trying to catch this one. Not a very good one, so it's okay if it goes away. I just smacked a mosquito out of the window. That was cool. Hesha, type !join if you want to follow, if you want to get added up. So, Aaron, the way you can tell, not just for you, Aaron, but some people don't know this. The way you can tell if something is level 23 or 25, because if you do a raid, it's either level 23 or 25, is where the circle is for it. So, see how this is far from the light from the camera on the side? So that means that it's level 20. Let me see if I can find one that's higher than 20. Here we go. So see how this one is next to the camera? That means it's level 25. Hesha, you don't post your code. Hesha, you said you can hear me, but you're not listening. I can explain to you how to do that, but you have to type !join. Please listen to me, Hesha. !join. !join, Hesha. !join, Hesha Parthasari. We have the start of this annual Smoke 24/7 season. What you smoking? So, Aaron, you want to get it. So, if it's level 20, you just power it up. So, you use 16 candies, and then you transfer it. And you get some more XLs. Hi, Winterpox. Welcome in. Hope that makes sense, Aaron. They are not under construction. Hesha, can you hear me? Some 4-star? Well, don't tell, they got to quit smoking. Forests should not be smoking. It's not good for their health. That is crazy. I had a completed gym, but I was still seeing... That's crazy stuff there. So I accept people's friend requests if they want to do a raid with me, unless you become a paid member or subscriber, depending upon which platform you're on. Take care, Aaron. Try to tell them when they ain't listening. I don't blame them. Teenage tantrums, that's what happens. You can tell somebody what to do, but they don't. You can't. I can tell you, but I can't make you listen. Winter pox, nice. Yes, Indoman. Let me see if I can find one. This one I can't get to. This one I can't do. It's not a good one. I can't drive there. So let's see where else there are some. Hesha, $10 for the super chat. You're amazing. I need you to follow Nightbot's instructions. That is very nice, you Hesha. Exclamation point join. Can you try that, Hesha? Exclamation point JOIN. What's going on, Raj? Welcome back. By the way, if you like streams like this, make sure you check out Raj Gotcha YT. He's another friend of mine who does streams. Are you playing Fortnite tonight, Raj? Hesha does not understand to type exclamation point join. Hesha, you're not listening to people that are trying to help you. $1,300 slots, nice. Deleting those one at a time is so annoying. I got like 600. Raj, I don't know if you heard me. I asked, are you going to be doing Fortnite tonight? I would like to do some. Hesha, please listen to me. There's so much more you can delete, but you did your best. Okay. Well, what else can you do besides your best? I got a last-minute shiny, Raj. Right at the end of the event, I got a shiny. Did you do this? Look, Raj, you get this one I got without the background, but I got the one with the background. And you get the background of your team. Look, Raj. I don't know. Start early. We're not doing the weekly preview tonight. Start at 10 o'clock. Yes, Hesha, exclamation point join will give you my code. You're not listening. If you type exclamation point join, you'll get my code. Yes, I'm sure it can be shiny. I don't remember offhand. Hang on. We could check. Hesha, type exclamation point join to get my code. Yep, can be shiny. By the way, you can get it with catch 10 Pokemon, so guess what you're doing. So you get 10 coins. Let's give them some time, BG. They're not being annoying in the chat. They're just not listening. So you get 3 of them. Oh, and snapshot surprises. Stay Spursy. I don't want to do remote for that one. Give me what I want a remote for. I didn't call out a raid yet. It's okay. Hesha, please type join, exclamation point join for instructions on how to join. I know, BG. I'm trying. Dark is not feeling well. We were going to do the weekly preview tonight, but he's still not feeling well. All right, I'm going to go someplace where there's usually more raids. Sorry, I thought there was a queue starting. Yep. No problem. As soon as I call it a raid you want to do, because the next raid might not be a raid you want to do. So here, I'm going to do this raid next. Since it's right here, I do all of the raids. I'm a raidaholic. So I do every raid that I see. So if you want to do the Shadow Scyther, yes, I know it's Scyther. If you want to do a Shadow Scyther, type exclamation point here in the chat. Otherwise, I'll be taking care of it on my own. So if you want to do this raid next, so Hesha, please type exclamation point join. I appreciate you being here and I'm trying to help you. Exclamation point JOIN. People in the chat are trying to help you. Hesha, I want to add you up, and that's how you get my code. Type exclamation point join. Raidaholic. Yep. I will be. I'll be in New York City during this Sunday, doing the raids there. I hope they start early. When I started playing Pokemon Go back when the game first started, I didn't have people to raid with, and I was free to play. I had so many green raid passes in my bag. I had support delete 75 of them. Back then, you couldn't delete them the way you can now. You got to have support to do it. So that's how many, and that was 1/4 of my. That was like it was 125 I had, and that was 1/4 of my storage. I had 500 storage. So I was very much hurting for space. Any good raids we're doing? Well, I think every raid's a good raid. If it's a raid, I do it. I literally will do every single raid I see. So last call. Anybody else want to do this raid with me? You want a remote for this one, Raj? You're welcome to snipe in. Yeah, it's definitely different for you, Freddy, now. All right, Winterpox, Raj, jump out. Winterpox wants to do this raid. Oh, Sunday, of course. I want to get there. Once we find out when the raids are going, if the raids are starting early, like if Mewtwo's starting in the morning, I want to do Mewtwo early. How many friend requests do I have? I need to delete somebody first. Gotta delete you. We'll know on Sunday, Raj. Last call for this raid. You have to already be on my friends list. I can still invite you, but I'll be doing some more. Hesha, exclamation point join. I don't know why you don't understand that. Type. People in chat have been telling you that. You know how to type exclamation point, Hesha? I'm really trying to help you. I really wish you would understand me. I want you to do this raid with me. Exclamation point JOIN to get my friend code. Good luck, Freddy. May all of your hits be a hole-in-one. All of your drives. Hesha, you said you can hear me, but you're not listening to me. I'm trying to help you. I really would like to get you in, Hesha. You have to type exclamation point join to get in. Man, Rich is pretty good with that amount of catches. Winterpox, nice. Big Ryan. Ooh, Big Ryan. I want to get this outfit. I'm going to go put that on right after this raid. Hesha, please listen to the chat. Oh, I forgot to finish the route way back there. Hesha, can you listen to what I'm telling you to do? All right, ready up, everybody. Whenever you get invited to a raid, you have to ready up right away. It is not possible to for people to snipe in, so please ready up as soon as you get invited to a raid. If you want to get added up, you type !join and follow Nightbot's instructions. That'll add you to my raid queue bot. There's no reason to use gems for this raid, by the way. Oh, Hesho Parthasarathi. Please type join, and you can get my code. I'm trying to help you. $14.62. I feel like that's a bad number. $14.62. Can somebody type !hundo Scyther, please? I want to see if $14.62 is good or bad. Oh yeah, really bad. Not even close to good. Purify and transfer. Raj, I am at 870 something towards the purification medal. 15, yeah. So you know what? Still, it's a good. It's a shadow. It's not like it's that. I would personally keep it if it was a 3-star winter pox. So a lot of people don't realize, but in most cases, the difference between a hundo and a nundo in terms of damage in in real world, not PvP, but in the real world, is less than 5% difference. So it really doesn't matter what the stats are. What do we have? No snorkel chews. Where would we find a snorkel chew? That's not a snorkel chew. You don't want to see Pikachu again. Do you have the Pikachu Metal Platinum? I don't blame you, Big Revo. Welcome in. I'm gonna go by the train tracks so you guys can see the train. Ooh, it's a fast train. Train. Zoom, zoom, zoom in my room. Let's see, 8:42. That's in 9 minutes. I would like to do another Pika. I want to find a Pika. I want to find a scuba. A snorkel chew. I Wow, that is all Kyogre chews over there. Ooh, we got one here. I can make that one. I'm gonna go there. I'll get to Dialga. What are you saying, BG? Indo, I will get one. Charmander? Is there a Charmander raid that I missed? No, there's... Wow. 2 different ones. No, I can't get to that one, but I can go there. Hang on. We will get to a Palkia, but before this one goes away, I want to get there. Let me just find a Palkia. Hang on. I'm using my other phone. The name of a Pokemon. Pokefact Voltorb. Voltorb was discovered when Pokeballs were introduced. It is said that they are the same concoction. Interesting. Hang on. I'm working on the raids. Let me check something else. Silly to leave here. There's one there. Where's this? Yeah, we got time to do that. Oh, I see what to do. Okay. I got a plan. By the way, if you have one of the Go Plus modded auto catchers, we've got a friend here who can mod them and make it so you can use not just the red balls, but you can use all of the balls and pick your ball and auto throw them. If you look at the description of the video, I think it's in the description of this video, or you can go into our profile. His name is Llama Modding. BG also has to post some fun videos and stuff like that. Hey, missing number. What's going on? So BG is another content creator. He likes to post some fun videos. Posted a bunch this past few days. I have not had a chance to catch up with them, but he always posts some interesting ones. I'll still remember the big headache one that that the thumb was getting. What's going on? There you go, BG. Thank you. Thanks, Rev. Rev's also been a super supportive of everybody here. Thank you, Rev. Oh, I want to get the costume. I want to get the new costume. Ooh, what are you doing out here? I do like the time when there's nothing else going on there. Alright, let's get the new costume. The new one. So here's something I learned. I'm going to show you guys. If anybody was level 40 by the time, by the time you got to, by the time that level 50 came out, you ended up getting, let's see, where is it? Where's this hat? So the only way to get that hat is you had to be level 40 by the time level 50 came out. So if somebody says, oh, I was level 40, ask to see the Gyarados hat. Let's do this. Do we have outfits for sale with the new stuff on it? There we go. But where's a good hat? I like it. That's why I'm getting it. I'm normally not a big spender on costumes, but I just that's a well-matched hat, if you ask me. Not the Ditto. Kind of like those with it. So far, this is the best choice. Okay, if you want to do a snorkel chew, not a scuba chew, it doesn't have a scuba tank. You want to do a snorkel chew, type exclamation point here in the chat. I'm going to be there in 2 minutes, and after that, I'll be doing a Dialga. Or do I just do a tried and true? I think, no, I kind of like the gold ones. Papa Bear, please do it again if you didn't get the response. Papa Bear, please do here again, please. What do I have to do with you? I need to play with you. I need to get you to do some more candies. Where are we at with this? 14 kilometers. No, not this place. The next place. I'm doing this one quick. I'm not going to be taking a long time to getting people in. So if you want to do this, you want to do this raid with me, type exclamation point here in the chat. Last call. You hate anything that's got a time-gated task? Welcome to the game. You got to get used to it. But yes, time gates I think are dumb. I do agree. Can I get to it on this side? I have to go the other side. No, I can't. Nice. What's going on, Keo? Welcome in. Thank you again for your donation for the Rayquaza Lego. Dark is going to be getting the Rayquaza Lego, and he's going to build it up on stream. We are not doing the weekly preview tonight. We might end up skipping it this week. Dark is still not feeling well. Palkia hunting? Pika hunting. I got one final shiny one. By the way, we can do the raids for the, here, I'm going to show you the Pika raids are out. Background. So we got these around now, and with the background, you can get the team color. So tomorrow, there's specific raids for tomorrow. There's always Mega Monday. Yes, we could do that. We could do our Megas today. We'll be doing it another. The challenges for this week. I had it written down in our weekly thing, so I don't remember offhand. We'll find out in 30 minutes or less. Not the shiny. All right, let me start driving to the next raid. Come on, car, let's go. Okay, we're gonna have a short time when it gets to Palkia, so I'm gonna clear the queue. If you want to do a Shadow Palkia, type exclamation point here in the chat. If you want to do a Shadow Palkia, that's gonna be the next raid I'm doing. Papa Bear, it's weird to hear people call me that. Most people in the chat don't, again. And I also spell my name without the H. So that just makes it a little more odd. Not that I mind. Let me check something. Papa Bear, we have a friend who has a channel. His name is called Pocket John. He doesn't stream on Twitch Pokemon Go, but his name on Twitch is Pocket Plays 42, so his name is Pocket John, and he spells it Jon. So when most people call him John, because he's in the chat often on YouTube. He's right now on vacation, that's why he's not here right now, but usually he is. Want to do a Shadow Palkia raid when I get there. We're not going to have a lot of time, so please, I highly recommend you restart your game so you don't lose it. Since we're going to be remoting into it. So we got about 3 more minutes till I get there. Hey LM, welcome in. I'm headed to a Shadow Palkia raid. If you want to do it with me, to exclamation point here in the chat. Hitting an area in a moment that the coverage is a little sketchy, so just have a little patience. I might have a little stream lag, but I'm going through it pretty quick. Also goodbye because of lots of things. I have no remote raids left. Anyone? All right, thank you for popping by. If you could give it a like on the way out, I appreciate it. So those are on the red place. Just a reminder, if you could give the stream a double tap and a like, I'd appreciate it very much. Helps people find the channel. All right, the raid is right here. Is this the raid? It is. Come on, it's behind the gym there. So we're going quick. So last call. If you want to do this raid with me, type exclamation point here in the chat. Last call. All right, the car's turning. I can go this way. Hey, Catfish, type exclamation point join if we have to register for the raid bot. Once you register for the raid bot, you will get my code. So follow Nightbot's instructions and you'll be able to get in. I should heal up. I don't know if I have. I probably have. Hey, welcome in, Naritu. Please ready up, everybody. If I could, I would. There we go. Ready up. Thank you very much. I just realized that during Global I caught 200 Mewtwo's, one with the background. Oh my gosh, Richie. You just realized it now. It's been like a week. Catfish, you've already registered. That's all you have to do at once. And you send me a friend request, and the next raid I call out that you want to do, you type exclamation point here in the chat. And then I'll accept your friend request when we do a raid together. I only accept friend requests from when we're doing a raid together, or if you become a subscriber. It's free to do the raids with me, but being a subscriber keeps you on my friends list. Didn't even favor them when you caught them. Type exclamation point. Type force in your search. Type 4-star, and then and exclamation point favorite. And see what other 4 stars you have that you haven't favorited. Did you send me a friend request, Catfish? So if you type 4-star and exclamation point not favorite, meaning exclamation point favorite, that means that. All right, thank you. That's how you noticed. Oh, so you were searching which ones you had to favorite. I get it. All right, Catfish. So when I call it a raid, we're going to be hosting remote raids starting tomorrow night, Tuesday night for Wednesday. For Sogaleo. I want the background. You got the global background? That's awesome. this one any good? I don't even remember what the stats were. Hey, Galaxy, I guess is what your name is. Welcome in. You have to register with my raid bot, and then when I call it a raid you want to do with me, then you could type, then I'll accept your friend request. But type !join to follow Nightbot's instructions. You have to register with my raid bot first, and then I'll add you up. Yeah, once I do a raid with you, unless you become a paid subscriber. So this, for those who don't know, !join Galaxy. Yes, I'm on both channels, correct. So I'm talking to the people in the purple place. First ball, that's awesome. Congratulations, Papa Bear. Rev is like, who are you talking to? You talking to yourself, your imaginary people? I'm just making up people. I think there's one more. How do I get there? Let me go on the GPS and get there. Yeah, here, Rev, I'll show you what's going on. Let me just, so that's my chat phone, and you can see that I've got both. I wrote an app so I can see both of them. Congratulations, Raj. I know you're done rating now. Was it even 1 star? Oh, wait, I was going in here to put the GPS in. Why is somebody driving by me when they're stopping? Somebody drove like right by me and almost stopped for no reason. I don't get it. Got a 2-star, nice. Raj got me an early stream, nice. So if you want to do a Shadow Palkia, that's what I'm doing next. It's about 3 minutes. Type !join here in the chat if you want to do a Shadow Palkia. You need to move ahead. People don't read the stop line straight ahead. They stop 100 meters, fit 20 meters before the stop. Hey, Winterbox, thank you for subscribing with the Prime. Appreciate that, Winterbox. All right. We'll start this up. Cappy's doing the Discord. Yes, we do have a Discord channel, so if you want to get into our Discord, type !Discord, and it's where you can meet up with other people. We have a channel there. It's called the Show Off Channel. We post a lot of interesting info in there also. So we got a whole community going over there. So !Discord to get our Discord link. I hate that it's worse because they think they have that right away. I don't understand what you don't like. I must have missed something, Hackintosh. I just drove right by it. Roger, are you going to go out biking tonight? It is a beautiful night. Or it's because you're going to go in the morning. You're probably not going to do it. Hey, Alex, welcome in. Oh, yeah, people stopping? Yeah. It was a stoplight, which is even worse. The sign said you have to pull up to the lines for the light to change. And they stopped where the sign said that. That was the problem. You'd rather go out in the morning than at night? All right, last call. Yeah, I got the windows open. Last call. Anybody else want to do this raid? Type exclamation point here in the chat. You got a shiny balloon air brake? Yeah, it's amazing. By the way, Raj streams. Make sure you check out Raj Gotcha on YouTube, or also Raj Gotcha on Twitch. He streams on both platforms. Does Pokemon Go. Also does Fortnite and some other things on Twitch. I don't suppose anyone knows if there's any more Pikachu raids anywhere at this time. Yes, so it's still in the other time zones. I am getting them. I can see them showing up in my friends list here. Sure, there's some here. Well, I think there's some here if the game would catch up. It's playing nap time. You know, I'm always happy to promote everybody. I don't have patience. Let's see if this helps. Let's let it load. Come on. Let's let the game catch up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do this raid. I'm not going to go through there. You join the Discord, Cappy? About time. I've been checking every balloon you've seen. Nice. So yeah, the West Coast, right now it's going to be in the Mountain Time Zone and Pacific Time Zone in the U.S., plus also anything else past that. So like Alaska has it. We have a friend who's from Alaska who's in there often. Okay, last call. If I can start this raid up. I know. I'm trying. I just move a little bit. Usually picks it up. Let's try down here. That actually probably made a difference. All right, let's get you guys in. I'm going to invite Dark. When do we get... I was remoting into them. I've already gotten a few of them. You can remote into them right now. Nope, I gotta accept your friend request. That was something I didn't do. Forgot about that. I need to remove one person to accept your friend request. If I remove you, I'm always happy to add you back up. And so as long as you're the little L, that's you, yes. All right, let's do this now. I think it's 6 a.m. when raids start up Hackintosh. Brooklyn, I'll try to get you in. Most raids start nowadays. They start at the they go from the start of the day to the end of the day. So 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. to 10 till 9 p.m. Well, around that time, approximately that time. Did you get in? Yes, you did. All right. Please ready up, everybody. Let's take this dragon, shadow dragon down. Sniping into raids. Is sniping into raids about? Or should I hear? No, you're welcome to snipe into any raids as long as you're 2 hearts with me. But if you want to make sure you can get in, that's what you do here. It's totally up to you. I've got sniping turned on. I almost always have it on, except when I'm, there's certain times that I won't, but I'll say 99% of the time you'll be able to snipe into my raids. And you're welcome to. If I do a private lobby, you cannot snipe in. I have to invite you to it. And some people just like to get the invite. They just find it easier to do it with an invite. Hopefully I'm getting into a better area where the quality is improving. It doesn't seem like that though. I am getting a spinning ball. Kind of annoying. Stop here where I shouldn't be, but nobody's around. Very limited traffic area. All right, we are going to do something starting in a minute what we call Mega Mondays, where I'm going to talk to you, the chat, and go through my Pokemon and mega them up. We do this usually every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and normally Sunday, Dark wasn't feeling well, so he was not able to do the weekend. You got the hardest hitter? Nice. It does help for a medal. So what we normally do is Sunday nights at 9 p.m. we do the weekly preview, but Dark isn't feeling well. He's still not feeling well. So I was going to do it tonight, and he's still not feeling well. Ooh, Landers Alpha sending me this one. I need to do a raid with him. And I can't even RSVP off it. Nope. Can't do an RSVP off of that one either. All right, let me go find a place to stop and hang out, and we will do what we call Mega Monday. Shelder has a lot of Stardust. This is boosted Stardust. So I usually catch anything that's boosted Stardust, I try to catch them all. The reason why we'd mega up our Pokemon every week is we want to get them to the maximum mega level. In order to get Pokemon to the maximum mega level, you want to, once a week or less, you can level up your Pokemon. So that's what Mega Monday does, is they'll usually go through one once a week and mega them up. So I start off with Pokemon that I want to get to Mega 4, and actually I'm going to do one right now. So this is one that I got from the Times Square event, and in order to get him to Mega 4, I got to do it this way. Now he's at max level Mega Y. So it gives you higher candy, higher chance of XL candy. It refreshes every 24 hours. And it also helps with raids because you have a higher, you've got a higher CP. So now if I mega this one, it's a grind and megas and everywhere. Hang on a second. I'll get back to your question in a second. So that's the max level you can get any Pokemon. 7,441. I am pulling over in about 30 seconds, less than that actually, and then I'll be able to answer your question. Alright, so how do you handle catching all the mega level that you don't want to grind there on everyone? I don't quite understand what your question is. How do I handle catching them? I mean, you catch them. You're talking about how do I mega them up? By the way, before anybody asks, I do think that it was very unfair of Niantic to not let other people have a chance of getting at least one of those with the background. A hundo, I can argue both ways about it, but I think they should have. They had raids, mega raids right afterwards. They should have allowed everybody to get those backgrounds. Oh, you want to see the backgrounds? It looks like the team one, same exact one. You get it for all the team ones, but you can only get the ones for your team. What's going on, Q8? How are you? T8, I mean. So it's the same one you'd get for any other ones. By the way, this is one of my favorite ones that I got recently. So this is from Brazil, and it was caught in the Antarctic during timed research. Don't ask how. I was annoyed at first, but I mean, it's like exclusive to the game and having rare things. Yeah. It's like a perfect example is this one. This you had to be in Brazil to get. Do I have any Shindings? I don't understand what your question is. Shundos? Yes, I do. I do have Shundos. Actually, my newest Shundo I just got a couple days ago. It was a wild one. So this one I just got a few days ago. In the wild, full odds. There's no more raids right now. No problem. I know it's got that, but these are all the Shundos that I have. Well, this one's not a shundo, but I could purify for it. I want to, but everyone's telling me don't do it. So I have 19 shundos, and I'm bottle training one right now. So my bottle cap is this guy right here, and I got to play with him for today. Welcome back, Aaron. So this is my bottle cap. So I got to play with him today. Might as well try to get him to best buddies. Yeah, tags are very useful. A lot of people do this bottle cap. Do I have a favorite Pokemon? Gengar is my favorite Pokemon, but then there's lots of other close to favorite ones. I love Xurkitree. I'm a computer guy. I love the fact that he's made out of wires. I also love G-Max. My favorite G-Max is Toxtricity. Love the fact that he plays musical instruments together. That's just awesome. AHC, welcome in. Yeah, Gengar is definitely one of my favorites. This, by the way, a lot of people don't know that, but it gets the same moves that whatever your Pokemon is. But if it can't get those moves, so for example, on him, Keldeo, on him, he can't get Sacred Sword or Secret Sword. So because he can't get that, he got a random other one. But you see, he got Low Kick. So can it get the Apex moves? No, it cannot. It can't get Shadow moves either. So if you want a Smeargle, the best Smeargle moves are ones that you get with, where's the shiny one that I have with it? Lock On and Flying Press. So I actually ended up with getting a shiny one. It's terrible. It might be a potential bottle cap for the future. So it can't get that. That's the best moves to get on it. And I actually do have a Apex that was given to me by one of my local friends. So this is a purified Apex. It's the only way to get Sacred Fire plus on it. It's Sacred Fire plus, and then if you purify it, you get plus. I love that effect. Hey, Bads, welcome in. Hey, Super Monkey. So, one thing a lot of people don't know is that, let's say you don't like the order of these tags, so you can hold it down, you can drag them around and reorder them. So, for example, if you don't want this one here, you hold it down, wait till it pops up, and then you can reorder them. So a lot of people don't do that. Any shiny Mewtwo. Z8, nice. So, yes, I actually got a bunch of them, but I went to Tokyo Go Fest. I went to Go Fest in Tokyo, and I went to it in Chicago. I had sponsored by Niantic to go to Copenhagen also, but I didn't do it. But this is the best one I got for all of the Go Fest shiny ones. And it came with Mega Level 3. So I'll probably Mega Level this one up also. Yep, if you don't like the order of them, you can hold it down, wait till it pops, and then you can do that. Your Super Monkey Mewtwo's your favorite one. So I got a bunch of Mewtwo's. Let's see how many shinies I'm up to. So I got that one. This one is from Chicago. It's not as good, but still not bad. It was traded to me, was this? Nope, I caught this at a raid. So I'm waiting to trade that to somebody. This is one I got in Japan also. This hurts me. Like, I have one already from Japan. I'm going to keep the other one, not this one. So I want to trade that away also. This is my first one I ever got, 2019. It's 15-15-14. Kept all of your Mewtwo's from GoFest Global. That's a lot of work to transfer them. You had no idea you could reorder them that way, Straw Hat? What's going on, Bads? Thank you for the raids earlier. Actually, Raj got a shiny Shadow Fampy, Bads. He got one yesterday. Yep, you can reorder them. It's very helpful. And when you reorder them, if I hold this down, I'll just show you. So if I tag it, so you see friendly armies at the top. So then if I reorder it, let's go to the top. And let's just say that I put perfect family first. And then when I try to tag it, you'll see perfect family's now at the top. The reason why I got my favorite family, my friendly family first, friendly army first. These are all people that I met that trade me Pokemon. I love getting Pokemon from people and tagging it as such. So these are all some people that I've met and gave it to me. Funny, Axo traded me this one. Did not go lucky, but it's amazing stats. Let me rename it. Axo. If you ever meet up with me, happy to trade with you. It doesn't even have to be a special trade. You had a shiny background Mewtwo, would have been really tempted to cap it. A lot of people did that. Raj said the Phanpy is a bad shiny. I mean, it's not very nice. I don't say a bad shiny, but it's not super obvious shiny. So, I mean, you can see the difference. That's not what it is. Phanpy. So it's just, I mean, it's a very slight difference in color. So I want to call it a bad one. I don't think it's ugly at all. Get a shiny Mewtwo, would have been really tempted. Yes, I do agree. Happy to meet up with you guys and whenever it is. By the way, who knows why I call this for not found? I have a whole tag of not found Pokemon. 164 Phanpys right now, Bads. Wow. So it's not if you looked at it by itself, Raj, would you say it's a bad shiny by itself? Forget about the color difference is minimal. Oh, you're pointing to what Z8 said? Nice. Yeah, happy to do it. Nope, it's not 0 IVs. Just one little hint. I'm a computer guy. So why would a computer guy have a whole tag of not found Pokemon that all have the same exact CP? Look at these. All have the same exact CP. There you go. Not found. So what do you... remember, I'm a computer guy. Let me see if I'm missing any from here. I usually save them. CP404. Oh, new one. Let's just tag them all. When you go to a website, it gets not found. Right? You go to a website and it says not found. It says 404 not found. That's the reason. I'm probably not going to be doing any more raids tonight unless I get one from the new professor one. So this is the Professor Pikachu. You can get it with the background. Where is the background? And it's your team color background, and you can only get it with your team color. So this is what the new, I'll do remote raids for these. I like them. Wish they had the hat or the glasses from the store. What we will be doing though is I go through my Pokemon and mega level them up. So I start with my mega level 3s and see if there's any that I need to mega up. Nope, nothing here. I've already got. And I go through my mega 2s. Now I'm not going to do it to any of the Mewtwo's unless I had a hundo. Hey, Mrs. Pokemama, welcome in. Yeah, of course you could trade it. You definitely could trade it. 3 Nundos today, yes. Oh, this one I didn't even know. This isn't one I auto-caught just now. This is just in the past hour. Take care, Raj. one last call out. If you like Pokemon Go and also other streaming, search on both platforms for Raj Gotcha, R-A-J Gotcha. He does streaming. He's a good friend of mine. Fernando, there it is. Thanks, Bads. Let's see, PG0. So I am up to 157 Nundos. You're not all tagged, I'm realizing. All right. So what I do is I start with my Mega 2s. And I decide which ones I want to do. I'm not going to do any Mewtwo's, but so for example, this one I want to get to next level Mega. And so you just get through and Mega Evolve it. And just go through them all and do that. Thanks, Beds. You have 0 Nundos or Shundos. I've been playing since 2016, since the game started. It took me 6 years to get my first Shundo. I was mainly free to play at that time. Didn't have a lot of people to trade with. So I've gotten a lot more things by doing a lot of that stuff. I got the water. Thanks, Bads. Appreciate you. So really just go through all of your Pokemon and just mega them up. And it's a good time to do it. And the reason, again, why you do this is you get more CP, you get more candy, you get more Candy XL, and things like that. Here's a Nundo that I have. And you delete Nundos? Okay, it's totally up to you. You have 2 accounts, one since 2016, one since 2019, and 2019 one. It's one you're currently using. All right, that's good. I will just mention it is against TOS to have more than one account, but as long as you don't get caught, that's your call. Nundos are much more rare than Shundos, than Hundos in my opinion. And the reason for that is that a lot of people will delete them without realizing it. On Tuesday, there's some research out there that you'll be able to get some free coins out of and stuff like that. You know what? I always sort this by number. That's where I'm getting a little bit messed up. Wait, there's still Mega 2? It's max level. What's going on here? Why is that showing up? Hang on. We had to fix itself like yesterday. So you just got it fixed by itself? That's cool. Yeah, I'm not blaming you. I'm not judging. I'm just making sure that people are aware of the rules. They ain't my rules. I do not like when people cheat, though. So the spoofing part really does bother me. So here's a choice that I could do. I could take its time and Mega Evolve it 8 more times, but I've got a lot of energy. And so I could just push it up to max level right away. I know, and you can't rate a Nundo. It's even rarer than a Hundo statistically, but I have space issues. Yep. No problem. I'm not judging you again. I do have some people who come in the channel and say, I've got this many Shundos, and they have 50, 60, 70 Shundos, and I'm like, you definitely are a cheater. And that's the problem. If you did it quietly, I wouldn't be bothered by it. But when people started bragging about it, forget it. That bothers me. Let's max level this thing up. The Times Square event, I'll give you an example of why cheating is not good. At the Times Square event, we had, in my group, my community ambassador got was able to nominate about 50 people to go, and 4 of the people were not accepted, and that's because they were cheating. 3 of them were spoofing, but the 4th person was just using the 2 phones simultaneously, and that was the problem there. Now this one I don't have a lot of energy on. So, what are hundos and nundos? That's an excellent question. So you know how you can look at the IVs of the Pokemon? So a hundo is where it's 15, 15, 15, where the IVs are full, and a nundo is where the IVs are empty. And so they know this and don't ban them. Yes, so they because they went through those accounts. And actually, on 2 of the 4 accounts that got initially denied, the community ambassador asked them to manually review them. And because one of the people was because 2 of the people were kind of like the leaders in our community, since I'm one of the leaders in the community also. And they manually reviewed all of those accounts and came back and said, yeah, they've done things that make it so we're not inviting them. So, yeah, so to give you an idea, this one here is a hundo. And this one here is a nundo. People think it's funny, but I actually will max this one out. How much? Yeah, I've got enough candy. I'm just going to put 500,000 dust right into this. You have a Shundo Kyogre? No, that's awesome. Congratulations. It's not unusual. My second Shundo was actually Groudon at a raid. Shundo. So if I sort by recent, so this was caught in field research, and then this one was done in a raid that I did during a Hone Go Tour. This was a trade, and I traded my friend Shiny Terrakion, and we both got Shundos out of it. So that's crazy that happened. Hey Owen, welcome in. This is what I bottle capped last year. This was from an egg. No, field research. We've gotten a lot from field research and eggs. This was a called out hundo at Go Wild 2 years ago, and I got the Shundo. He is from an egg. Rocket's from the egg. She is he. This is what I bottle capped last year with a silver bottle cap. One of these is from in the wild, yep. And then I got right at the same day. This is during the calm day, I think it was, or some day. This was caught in the timed research for that. This was a called out hundo that at that time you could make the backgrounds appear. So I tap in it and I got a Shundo, and then there's a berry trick you can't do anymore where you can make the backgrounds appear, and I got lucky and I was able to get the background with it. This was during Calm Day. I got these 2 during Calm Day. This was obviously a traded one. And in the same week this year I got 2, so that's traded from Dark. This is traded from a guy named Flipside. Double background, yeah, shiny there. This was my first remote trade. Very first remote trade. This I got in Tokyo. This is from the research. So of course I had to do that. You love that costume Psyduck. He's coming back. The Psyduck, costume Psyduck is coming back. You won't be able to get in research. And this I got from field research, and then this was caught in the wild just a few days ago. All right, let's go back to megging my Mega 2s. Now that I maxed out this here, Mega Evolve him 2 more times. All right, we'll max him out almost. It just looks so goofy in the tube. It's so cute. I do agree. It's a cute. I think it's one of the best costumes. I'm trying to think, is there a costume that I like better? I mean, the Squirtle Squad is a hard one to beat. I like Squirtle Squad a lot. And Psyduck's also a pretty cool Pokemon. Exclamation point PokeFact will give you a fact about a random Pokemon. You can put a name of one afterwards, and it'll give you a fact about that Pokemon. Exclamation point joke will tell you a dad joke. 34 perfects are hundas. Yeah. So 4-star. Search for 4 asterisks or 4-star. So lanterns says the light emits so bright that it can illuminate the sea surface from a depth of over 3 miles. So wait, Ace showed up? Oh, Ace, what's going on? Welcome in, Ace. Ace streams on YouTube, so if you like what I do, he does it many hours before I do it usually. He streams. Ace, are you going to be streaming this Sunday for the Go Fest Part 2? Part 2? "14 days. Well, we know when your birthday is. It's 8/03. What are you going to be, 22 years old finally? Yep. So Ace invites people to raids. Are you going to have it open for non-members on Sunday? So one thing that somebody did a calculation on, you can finally gamble. Nice, Ace. So one thing that somebody did the calculation on with Lantern is pretty cool, is that if Lantern turned on its light the way that they say that it can do it, it would end up being, it would end up using more energy than the entire known universe. My favorite Mega Shiny, right there. Yep, so Ace does invite people to his raids also. Yeah, this is a gamble. Anybody who says it's otherwise doesn't know what they're talking about. This is a gambling game. So once again, I'm going through my megas and mega evolving them. Yeah, we're not doing community games right now. Oh, so ignore that popping up about community games. I gotta uninstall it. I think the best costume is Armor Mewtwo, which is the best costume Pokemon. I like Armor Mewtwo a lot, but I still think that. Funny fact, Armor Mewtwo, Mewtwo, and costume. So Armor Mewtwo has energy, mega energy, but you can't mega them. I've gotten 2 luckies, both of them not very good, and then this one I got lucky with a non-lucky trade, and I got a decent one out of that. Well, another fun one is you could do is if you do Pika and Gigantamax. So look, you can't evolve it, but if you do, and evolve, they show up, but you can't evolve them. Got your first Armor Mewtwo remote yesterday. Congratulations. There's a lot of weird things like that. So there's Pokemon that, they've got male Pokemon and female Pokemon, so you could type male. See all your male Pokemon, you could type female. To see your female Pokemon. You can also type gender unknown. And these are all Pokemon that don't have a gender. There's one Pokemon, BG don't say what it is, there's one Pokemon that will not show up when you do all of those, gender unknown, male or female. Anybody who has not heard me say it before, let me know if you know what it is. Ditto. When it encounters another Ditto, it'll move faster than normal to duplicate that opponent exactly. Nice. Nope, Ditto does show up on gender unknown. And unknowns also show up in gender unknown. Fun fact, there are some Dittos that have male and female. That was a bug in the game. Ditto. And let's get back over here. And male. Nope. Female. Is it a female one? Yeah, here we go. So see, these two are female Dittos. Gabite. In rare cases, it molts and sheds its scales. Medicine contained in its scales as an ingredient that will make every weary body feel invigorated. Interesting. I never knew that. So that was a bug that was out for a few weeks, few months. Can't get that anymore, though. They fixed that. Nope, Mew does have it. Mew is that. So Mew, where are you at, little Mew? So this will show up under gender unknown. See, they show up as gender unknown. Don't interrupt somebody working intently on a puzzle. Chances are you'll hear some crosswords. That's definitely a dad joke. Actually, funny story is, I'll give you the answer. Hackintosh just accidentally figured it out. So if you do not male and not female and not gender unknown, that's what you end up with. This is why I call him a $250 loser, because he's 10, 10, 13, almost the worst hit you can get. And it cost me $250 to get him to level 45 and a half. Let me do a raid with him. I'm trying to get to 2 hearts with Landorus Alpha. Oh, nice. I made it in. You know, though, the difference in a Pokemon, the difference in attack with Pokemon between a Nundo and a Hundo is less than 5% damage in almost all cases. So it is super weak. You better be in here. Are you not in here? Okay, yeah, I'm doing the raid with you. I'm doing the raid for the credit with you, but I also want to do it. So, yeah, I only want to bottle cap stuff that is, 22 Despair, welcome in. I would only bottle cap shinies just because I want another Shundo, and if I'm picking it. So if whenever a shiny Eternus comes out and it's not shiny, and it's not it's not that good stats, that'd be a high likelihood I'd bottle cap it. So I look for useful Pokemon that are, or I also like doing mythicals, because they're not able to be, because you can't trade for a better one. I did the last time when I had the silver bottle cap, I did it on Kyurem, and that's because I love that background. That's the second best background in the game. So those are my thoughts behind it. Hey, it's personal. It's interesting. A very different name there. Eternus still gets used a ton. It's not a bad thing to do. What is this? I think it's 560 is the Hundo. Could somebody do exclamation point Hundo Pikachu, please? Yeah, you just bottle captured Mewtwo from 2020 Go Fest. It wasn't shiny, but it's your first Mewtwo. There you go. That's the reason. My in-game name, no. Landorus Alpha is a streamer. I'm Terminal. You have to have a space there, Super Monkey. 536. All right, thank you. I'm Terminal. Another background. So you get the background of your team only. There's my in-game name. Actually, I want a different pose. I use that pose when I have other Pokeballs. But I like the rising pose. Where is it at? This shows you poses your own. That little up top right hand corner. A lot of people don't know it. You hit that little thing, the hanger, and it shows you only stuff that you own. It's a nice quick little filter. Should I do this one? I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that one. It's not what I was planning on doing, but I like that one. All right, so I'm going to do a few more megas. So I'm going through, and it's called, we do this every Monday, called Mega Monday. We just chat with the chat and help people get through all of their megas. I'm skipping over Mewtwo, and I'm just trying to max out some of my megas. The reason you do that is you get higher CP, you get higher Candy XL, things like that. We do have a Discord. If you join up on the Discord, if you want to type !Discord, you can find out about our Discord. And by joining up on your Discord, we got a channel in there talking about trading Pokemon. We we also sometimes host raids in there and stuff like that. So we got all sorts of things that we do in there. No problem, Aaron. I'm glad you're doing it with me. This is why we do it. This is something I did myself every Monday. So before I started doing this, everybody, I would always do this. All right, so this one I've got a ton of energy. Is it worth 720 to max it out? No, not yet. Even though I've got a ton, I'm now in no hurry for it. I would sit there and watch a show and just go through these. I like this guy. This is one of my favorites. If you watch when I mega him out, look how big he gets. You can't even see anything behind him. It's an XXL. I purposely mega this one because it's my biggest one I have. It's just massive. Look, you can't even see you can't see anything behind him. He's just huge. And to give you an idea, like here, I'll show you. So this is the non-mega. You can see above him. He's 2.51 meters. This one is 2 more meters taller than him. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. That's what she said. Let's see, I've got a lot of guard. Yep, so since I've got a lot of energy, I'm just going to max this one out, make my life a little easier. You're megaing your megas air break also? If it wasn't for Wicked, he reminds me about this. Actually, I'm going to text Wicked. Ask him why he's not megaing his megas with us. It's Mega Monday because of you, period. Please join up. Oh, it is time for the weekly challenge. Why don't we do that? When we get through all the Gardevoirs. So what I like to do is I like to do the weekly challenge with people that I am lucky with, but that I am can't do remote trade with them. So let's see what this weekly one is. Spin 150 Pokestops. That's another problem, is that is super easy to do, and so you have to find people that you're going to be able to get all in together. So I have to find people that are local to me. Friendship level. So there's a search string you can do called remote trade. Let's do this the right way though. So I do not remote trade. Actually, let's do this. I already have that saved. Not remote trade, but lucky. That's what I have search string saved. Wicked showed up. Thank you, Wicked. It's because of you. You reminded me about Mega Monday. I'm doing Mega Monday. So I need to find people that are local. Also, some of these people don't have Pokemon in their trade boxes. You're doing it now too, nice. I could do it with him. Everybody can trade you and your girlfriend, all right? So do your megas, sir. It's Mega Monday. Not Flacco. Farm Girl's got some good Pokemon. Let's start with that. I have an idea. All right, I'll do it. You. See, who else should I do it with? No, Anaru. I'm doing something I normally don't do. Let's see if any of you guys will join up. Well, I've sent out 10 invites. Let's see who wants to do it with me. All right, let's get back to Mega 2s. Where are we at? We were down in these guys. Already done him. Gotta Mega him. Try to provide a service for everybody. Like helping people out. That's what we're all about, just the tips. I want to see, there's a Froyo place right here. They might still be open. I think they close at 10. So I want to get it before they close. I love me some froyo. Is there anybody here who doesn't like froyo, and what's wrong with you? Who hurt you? I'm going to take you into my froyo shop in here. You don't know what frozen yogurt is? What's the best way to choose who to invite? So I do lucky friends, and that are not that I cannot do remote trade with yet. So that's what I do. So you have to be lucky with me to get invited. All right, I am going to take you guys in with me while I get some froyo. We're gonna keep megging. Let's get through our megas. Mega Monday for a reason. Oh boy, copyrighted music. Not what I wanted. Pro tip with froyo, you put stuff on the bottom first. I'll show you what I mean. So you put stuff on the bottom. So I put the chocolate crunches. And then I'm a chocolate peanut butter guy. Put some more chocolate crunches on top. And then I put some Nutella on top of that. No, I did not see back rooms. What do you call it, Wicked? You don't call it froyo. It's not really yogurt, Wicked. It's more like ice cream. Have you had frozen yogurt before? This is like 10 minutes from my house. Not even 5 minutes. It's over by Acme. You've been in this area before. Hi. What's this? I don't have my. Can I get a card, please? Thank you so much. I watched it 3 times. They came with the backrooms, everything. Must Go edition. So that once I have no idea what even backrooms is about. I heard it's a show, but I have no idea what it's about. Go ahead. Look at that. I've got 10,000 Sharpedo energy. I refuse to use any of it because I'm a little bit cuckoo. You like give me a 2-sentence description of what Backroom's about. It's a horror movie on a liminal dimension where it remembers things, but it does it wrong. Interesting. I love horrors. All right, let's max him out. So here's a question for people. I'm curious if somebody said to you, what is the rarest Pokemon you have? And I don't mean like, I don't like what would you say is the rarest Pokemon you have in your own collection? And what makes it rare? So is it one, like I've got a Pokemon so I went to a place in the United States that you can only get through Canada. It's this area in called Point Roberts. The only way to get to it is you have to fly to Vancouver, or you can drive from Seattle. But it's locked off from the United States. The only way to get there is through the water, is through Canada. Man finds room with different dimensions based upon people that enter minds. Interesting. Did you send me an RSVP? All right, anybody want this raid? Anybody wants it? Type exclamation point here in the chat. I'm going to clear it out. Anybody wants to get Professor Willow Pikachu? Exclamation point here in the chat. Appreciate that, Aaron. Does anybody have a bunch of RSVPs that they could send to me? So if I sent it out, there are some people I want to send it to, but I want to make sure that everybody here gets it. Is there another time for it? Let me first check that. Nope. Mine's a shiny Ditto with the Team Mystic hat with the Pokepedia. That is a rare one. I got a shiny without the background. I had to trade for one. Who is in here that could, if I could send it to you, you could send it back to me. You don't have to be going to it. Aaron, you're doing this raid. Airbreak, are you doing this raid? You guys ever go to the map and see where it is? It's kind of cool. So Airbreak, if I send it to you, could you send it back to me, please, when I max out? Because I want to send it out to a bunch of people. So the Hokey Pokey, type !REG space your in-game name. So Airbreak, could you please send it back to me? You have a moment? Thank you. Let's see, who else would want it? Ragnar might want it. KP, Stav. Pugs. Did somebody send it to Sage already? I'll forget it. I'll send it to Sage. Could you please, somebody please send it back to me again? Thank you, Airbreak. Anybody here else want it? It is in 3 minutes. Set timer 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
I want to do my Mega 2s. Nope, I've gotten through there. I'm up to here. How much energy do I have? Let's just max you out. I wish this didn't animate so long. Why do they make it take so long? Let's move on, peeps. How much do you need to max out? Now let's do it the slow way. The Pokey, do you want to get the Hokey Pokey? Do you want to get in that raid? Hey, Snormax, welcome in. Wicked, why are you saying join? Somebody asked. Still going. Hey, do you want this raid? Do you want the you want this raid, Scipio? Any more I can send out? I don't think you're on my friends list. Helios, let's check. H-E-L. Is that spelled right? Helios, send me a friend request, !FC. So if you want to do the raid with me, you have to send me a friend request and also type !FC to get my friend code if you don't have it. Okay, you're very loud. Winterbox, please type !FC. That's how I invite people up. No, sorry, here, Winterbox. You already sent me a friend request. Here. Nope, that's perfect. So I do this. Hopefully Helios has sent me a friend request. You have not yet. But I have you. Let's wait another moment. Hey, Dragon Slayer. Do you want this Pika raid? Helios, I cannot wait anymore. You're taking too long. I'm going to lose this raid if I don't do this now. Jump in quick so I can send it out to other people. I'm debating if I could do it by myself. Really could use some help. It's usually pretty challenging to do. Nah, forget it. We're all here. Ooh, somebody else snuck in. I don't know who they are, but sure, worked out. It's going to be challenging with the 6 of us, but I think we'll be able to complete it. It always gets me nervous. It's always a challenge when you're doing these Pikas by yourself. 6 of us, though, definitely helps out. Excuse me. Background. I have a feeling I'm going to have Too many backgrounds by the end of the stream. By the end of it. All right. I think I'm going to be ending it here. So I appreciate everybody who's hanging out. First, I want to start off with the mods. You guys are amazing. Aaron, Airbreak, Wicked. Anyone else that I missed? BG. I think you're still here. If I miss anybody else, I apologize, but you guys help out a lot. Yeah, the background is not guaranteed, Wicked. Thank all of the members and subscribers. You guys are awesome. Definitely help things move along. Got some a little bit of donations earlier. Appreciate that. If everyone on the red place could do me a favor and double tap on the screen and give it a like right before I finish up, that'd be awesome if you haven't done it already. Helps out the stream. Anyone know if Sage is live right now? Or because I could also send everyone over there. No, actually, I'm going to stop. I'm actually going to get home first so I could send it out to somebody else. So, wait, Scipio, I do have one quick question for you. Are you going to be taking your flight lessons this week? Yeah, I hope Dark gets better soon also. Yeah, Dark was supposed to. We were talking about doing the weekly preview tonight, and about an hour before, he said he's not feeling good enough to do it. Most of this was letting out later around 3:30. That's fine. Do you want to get home right after? Is that why you're saying that? Dwayne is the best. Invites me to a raid. I'm not going to go. Oh, that's too tight on parking. Let's park over here. Yep. Take care, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. Super Monkey. I'll probably be removing you, but I try to keep people on my friends list as long as I can. All right, I'm going to go inside and redo something. Send off everybody to somebody else. I always like to do one route a day. I think the rewards, you get a lot of premium items from them. So I love doing routes for that reason. I accidentally made a stop at home. I meant to make it on the street corner, and it got accepted somehow in my living room. So I took it. I'll keep it. Not complaining about that. Actually, would you be sticking around on Wednesday? So take it out. I don't like it. I prefer it to be swapped out. Problem is that some people who go into this gym drive me crazy Because what they do is, actually not right now. What they do is they feed the stuff in the gym. They don't let you knock stuff out. Even though it's my color, I want to knock stuff out. So I get the coins. Okay, one moment. All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Scipio. Let's see, anybody over here to send over to? Oh, my friend Clue is online. Why not? Save that. Okay, so I will be ending here very shortly. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Yeah, let's go here. That being said, I will say this. This has been Pogo Tips with just the tips.